giving us the opportunity to present. Nobody, because the masterminds were just there everywhere. So the whole timetable is the mastermind. Everything is the mastermind. Nobody recognizes us. And then we made a decision that anytime the masterminds are not around, we'll just rush in and go and start presenting. So this particular day, I think Dr. Victor was supposed to run presentation. And guess what? I didn't know for any reason he was not around. I quickly rushed and I started running that presentation. I was presenting jejely. And in my head, I just wanted to show that I can do this thing. The next thing I saw was that Dr. Ambassador Vincent passed and stood. The next thing I saw was Ambassador Nefo passed and stood. The next thing is Ambassador Mike passed. And then at that point, I started fidgeting. I started feeling like I didn't know what to do at that point again. Now, guess what? At that particular point, they stood there. The next thing I saw was that they nodded. He just said, continue. And guess what happened? I started that presentation. I just saw myself, I was repeating the same thing over and over again, but he just nodded and said, continue. I finished that presentation, and then I was like, what happened? He came up to me and said, you are my tormentor. I said, what does that mean? He said he attended the presentation, Dr. Victor presented, and he was expecting to see Dr. Victor present the next day. And then he came, he saw one tiny voice. But at the end of the day, at the end of that presentation, the people he had in the hall signed up, and he was asking them why. They said her story. At that point, in my head, I'm like, what did I share? He said, whatever it is you said there, continue sharing it. That was more like an assignment. I went home and I was rehearsing in my head, what did I share? What did I talk about? What is it? So I started paying attention and I started being intentional about sharing my story. That's the word. I started being intentional. Another thing I want to mention was that then, when you come for quiz starter guide, we are saying buy 50 questionnaire. Dr. Mba will come for quiz starter guide. And then he will say, do you have up to 500? I'm like, who is this one, Juan, that just started and want to feel important? I'm like, which one is 500? He said, if I'm buying up to 1,000, will you give me discounts? I'm like, okay, yes, it's possible. There and then, when others are buying 50 questionnaire and they are complaining, some people will come and say, it's too much, I cannot finish it. Can I get 10? Can I get 20? This guy will come and he will order for 1,000 questionnaire. You didn't get that. 1,000 questionnaires. From there, he started ordering 2,000, from there, 3,000, from there, 10,000 questionnaires. Someone who was barely not up to 2 months in the business. And everything about him has always been exceptional. No wonder he calls himself the Phenom. Came into this business, changed the face of the business, and we are very privileged to have him with us this night. Ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome the Phenom, a medical doctor by profession who has actually given up his practice and is full-time into this business, someone who has raised several number of leaders in this business. And of course, when I told him about this retreat, he said he can talk about how you can hit 1 million in your business. It is with great honor and excitement that I present to you right now, Dr. Ambassador Elijah Mba. I'm going to unmute everyone and then we'll shout, welcome, Ambassador Dr. Elijah Mba.
You do Zoom with your phone, right?
Welcome.
Welcome, Ambassador.
We love you.
Welcome.
Dr. Mba, the floor is yours. You can unmute yourself.
You are highly welcome, sir.
Thank you. Your mic is...
I'm excited to be with you guys today. Good evening or good night. I don't know which one it is, because when people say good night, it means we are done. But it's actually night. So should it be good evening or good night? Okay. Honored to be here with us today. It has been a pretty busy week. And by God's grace, the higher you go, the busier you become. It shows growth. And Debbie already shared an initial part of my story, the first time I had an encounter with her. And there's something she said that I needed us to remember. She said, the people I came with, okay? The people I came with got started. We have a group of people that want to make money, but they're not coming with people. And they're looking for all the miracle. I'll go to Benin. Some persons will come to me, just lay your hands on me, you know. I become a pastor that once I lay hands on you, downlines will start to come, whether you work or you do not work. Okay, so people just say, so just lay hands on me, and I'm going to get the results. The result we get here is not from laying of hands, it's from working. There's a work to be done. I was very new, that I think it was even in my first month, and the people I came with is the word you should be going home with today. Second thing she mentioned was the number of questionnaires I would get anytime I come for a meeting. Number of questionnaires I would get anytime I come for a meeting. How many questionnaires do you get anytime you come for a meeting? Okay, it's about activities. It's about activities. Once you have activities, the results will come. If the cloud be full of rain, they empty themselves. If the cloud be full of rain, they empty themselves. If the cloud is not full of rain and they empty, nothing will fall from the cloud. Okay, I'm going to just show us exactly how a millionaire enters our account from the business, but it boils down to activity. Then I think I will pray with somebody and help us, you know, strategize and see how you can do it. But despite what I say in this meeting today, if you have not decided that you want to put in the work, there's no magic, no miracle I'm going to do here today that will take you to a place where you start earning $1 million. When she said $1 million, which I was saying, okay, why not 2 million? Why not 3? Why not 4? Why not 5? Why not 10? There's something I've come to realize, that when we aim for something, sometimes we fall slightly below it. And some persons are victim of what we call near success syndrome. You know, they're almost there. Okay. And tracking also would help you. But first of all, let's understand, what does it take to make $1 million in this business? Right now, it is very easy to make $1 million. Very, very easy. Now we are doing Get 3 promo. If you connect 3 megaverse, plus the promo that will come in by middle of this month of 300,000, that's 750. Once you place them, there's no how you'll not make $1 million this month. Very, very easy. Very, very easy. The reason why a lot of leaders are not preaching making $1 million is because of our vision for 2024. And the vision for 2024 is to raise 50,000 millionaires. And the goal is to make sure you are one of these 50,000 millionaires. Okay, not just one, you also help a lot of persons doing this, help them achieve this goal of raising 50,000 millionaires. Okay, good. So I will just share something very quickly with us. More of a practical session. Where is it? Okay. 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 So, what does it take to make $1 million from this business? What does it take to hit $1 million from this business? Okay. Okay, good. Now, how to hit $1 million in this business? The things you must note is, if your goal is to hit $1 million at the end of the month, when you encash it, you will not have $1 million. Okay. So when you encash it, you will not have $1 million. Now, based on C2 and FG rating and how we calculate the business, if you make $1 million in your DTC, you've already made $1 million. Okay. When you're encashing it, what is being deducted is your tax. Okay. And everybody pays tax. and salary is what it is before you pay your tax. Okay, so and tax is 5%. Okay, right now it's still 5% for this tax. Okay, and if you encash, for instance, say ₦1 million, what will be entering your account is 950. So the question is, do you want how to make ₦1 million in your DTC? And when you encash it, you have 950. Okay, it means you are making ₦1 million. Or do you want what you have encashed to be ₦1 million? Answer me in the chat room. Let me know what I'll be talking about today. Is it ₦1 million pre-tax or after tax? Very quickly, answer me, guys. Answer me. Answer me. I have another meeting later tonight. After tax. After tax. After tax. Okay, so what we're looking for is not just ₦1 million for our checks to show that we have ₦1 million. It's ₦1 million in your account where you can use it to be happy. Abi? Wonderful. Now, if you are going to have ₦1 million after tax, there are certain things you have to consider. Number one, for every money you make, matching bonus. You know, when we train on the money you can make as making certain amount of money every month, we focus mainly on matching bonus. However, you have the direct referral bonus, which is very huge now. We have the step bonus, which Ambassador Sam Weke that just finished the training is eating big step now. He will not tell us. He's just being humble. God will bless his humility. Of course, Madam Debbie is also being an ambassador. Is also chopping step. You know, the kind of step they are eating. One of these days, just ask one of them to please show me your step for the month. Okay, sometimes step might even be up to the full ₦1 million you're trying to make. Okay, there's Unilevel bonus, there's UPP bonus. Okay, you activate Unilevel UPP and step when you start doing account maintenance. You activate Unilevel UPP and step when you start doing account maintenance. However, you will not earn step until you are at least a silver executive. Okay, you activate Unilevel, UPP, and account maintenance. And step when you start doing account maintenance. However, you will not earn step until you start doing, until you are a silver executive. You not earn step until you are a silver executive. You earn Unilevel without being a silver executive. Whether you're a silver executive or not, you earn Unilevel. Whether you're a silver executive or not, you earn UPP. But to earn step, you must at least become a silver executive. Now, a little more information on that is Unilevel is earned on just on product reorder. Okay, Unilevel is earned on product reorder. When people reorder products in your team, you earn Unilevel from it. And it's up to the 10th generation. It's up to the 10th generation. 10% from your first generation, another 5% from your second to 10th generation. Okay? Your UPP is earned from both your product reorder and people signing up into your business. So you see, on the average, your UPP will always be bigger than your Unilevel. If you're starting account maintenance, you notice your UPP will always be bigger than your Unilevel. And so because it's earned on both product reorder and new registrations into your business. Okay? And it is earned up to 10th generation where you're not a prime, and up to 20th generation when you're a prime. All those details your leaders can give to you later, what it takes to be a prime, what it takes not to be a prime. And it has the shape of Coca-Cola, but they say the shape of a beautiful Black woman, the shape of a beautiful African woman. It starts at 5%, goes to 4%, goes to 3%, goes to 4% and 5%. Okay, 5% from first to third generation. Okay, then it goes to 3% to 4% from 4th to 8th generation, then 3% from 9th to 15th generation. Okay, then goes back to 4% again from 16th, 17th generation, then 5% again, 18th to 20th generation. All those information, they are easily accessible. I think I did a training on that is on YouTube. Your reader can get it for you or tell you how to find that. Okay, so, but you earn it whether you're a civil executive or not, once you do your account maintenance. Then finally, your test step. You earn test step from both product reorder and new registration, but you must be at least a civil executive to earn it. And as a civil executive, you are earning 10%, good executive 20%, global ambassador 30%, Ruby GA 35%, and Diamond GA, you have 40%. Okay? And this percentage I just called out, it's with respect to a new distributor. So if I'm a good executive and the person under me is a civil executive, I will not be earning 20% there. I'll be earning 10% because the difference between mine 20 and the person's 10% is 10%. I'll earn 20% from a new distributor. I'll earn 10% from a civil executive. This is jargons, plenty jargons. A lot of you now are confused. Congratulations. But that is how to make money. If you're a little bit confused, type confused in the chat room. Let me be sure that I've achieved my goal of confusing you right now. If you are still not confused, type no in the chat room. Well, type very quickly. Let me see those who understand. Wonderful. You're confused. Yes. Who else is confused? Who else is confused? Confused or non-confused? No confusion. Oh, wow. Oh, no confusion. Oh, some persons understand this thing a little. Good. So to those that are confused, we are going to focus on matching bonus today so that you will not be confused. However, if you're looking at making money from this business, as a proper Igbo man that I am, I do not believe in leaving money on the plate. Never. Never. I cannot leave money on the plate. Okay? Part of, I cultivated the habit of doing account maintenance when I went for the Lagos event. I think that Lagos event was on August 12. I think it was on your ambassador's birthday. That was 2017. And they were recognizing civil executive. They even have a reserve seat for them. They threw me to the back. I was nothing, no civil executive, no millionaire circle, nothing. I got angry. I said, what does it take? Right now, account maintenance, single maintenance is 14,000. I said, for 1 year, 140K plus 28, that's 168,000. I said, okay, I'm going to assume that this 168,000 is a running cost for my business. And I kept it aside. And since that day, I've been doing account maintenance. So even the small unit level will come in. The small step will come. They are usually not much. The small UPP now will come in. They're usually not much when you don't have a big team. Okay, but it tends to add to your number to hit your 1 million naira a month. Okay, I've also told us how you can hit it using just direct referral bonus because direct referral bonus is very big now. Okay, if you connect 3 megabars, you're already at 1 million naira a month. If you connect 6 digibars, you're already at 1 million naira a month. Okay, even at this Get 3 promo, if you connect 3 mega digibars and you already have a structure, you can still hit 1 million naira a month. However, I'm going to be basing this training on residual income that is not step, that is not UPP, that is not unit level, strictly matching bonus. It means you have built a team that whether you work or you do not work, you are sure these activities can come in based on the activities that they are doing, based on the number of people that they brought to the event, like Yorida said when she was introducing me. Okay, good. So for every money you make from this business, matching bonus only. Okay, gift checks are not removed from direct referral bonus. They are not removed from step, UPP, and unit level. They are only removed from matching bonus. Okay, 2 out of every 10 matches will be removed as a gift check. 2 out of every 10 matches will be converted to a gift check. How many matches? How many? 2. Type 2 in the chat room. 2, yes. So 2 out of every 10 matches will be converted to a gift check, and that's 20% of the matches. Okay, so product gift check or travel gift check, if you're making over 350,000 every month, it will be coming in as travel gift check. It means if you travel, you have money to spend. If you're making less than 200,000, 350,000 every month, it will come in as product gift check, because it means you're not supposed to travel with that kind of money. You know, if you want to travel, you have to be making over 350,000 every month. And that is why a lot of us here need to enter 1 million naira a month income, so that your gift check will convert and start coming as travel gift check. Also, the PGI we enjoy right now can only be accessed from travel gift check. Your product gift check cannot give you PGI. So if you don't have any other reason to become a monthly millionaire, this can also be another incentive. Secondly, 5% of the money goes as tax. Okay, goes as tax. Okay, now in your DTC, what you see at the end of the month is 80% of your activity. That's the cash you will see. 80% of the activity. So if you work that will give you 1 million, for instance, what you see in your DTC will be 80%, which is 800,000. The remaining 200,000 will be seen as gift check. Okay. Now, out of that 800,000, when you encash it, 5% of that 800,000 will go as tax. Do you get that? 5% of that 800,000 go as tax. Okay. Then now the bank charges per account for processing your payment is 600 naira. So any account you encash from, 600 naira will go as what they call it now, bank processing fee. So you have to factor all that in. Some of you here have, you either might have my income tracker. I've shared. Some of us have it. I think I've shared it even in the digital platform. A lot of persons have it. You can access it from her. It is factored into the income tracker. The 600 naira is factored in there. The 5% is also factored in there. Okay. And so that when you are encashing, what is entering your account is 1 million naira. Okay. So 20% goes for gift check, 5% as tax, 600 naira as bank charges per account. Per account. So depending on how many active accounts you have, how much to them. So your total take-home cash is 75% of the total activity. Your total take-home cash is 75% of the total activity. How many percent, please? How many percent? How many percent? Let me be sure that you guys are following me. You guys are following me. It is to 10. You guys have not slept yet. How many percent? How many percent? Respond quick. Let's move. Your total take-home cash is how many percent of your total activity? Take-home cash, 75%, wonderful, 75%, wonderful, 75%. Meanwhile, the total amount you will see on your DTC is 80% of your total activity. 80% of your total activity is the total amount you see on your DTC, while the take-home cash is 75%. Okay, this is how it happens. So if you want to take home 1 million naira, how much do you need to work for you to be able to go home with 1 million naira? If you want to take home 1 million naira, how much do you need to work for you to be able to go home with 1 million naira? How much work do you need to do? What should be your income target if you are going to go home with 1 million naira? What should be your income target? Let's proceed. If your goal is 1 million naira, this is your income target. So this is the mathematics. 75%, those of us who do not like mathematics, you don't need to follow this whole process. When I'm done, just cram what you see there or write it somewhere. Okay? If you do not like mathematics, don't stress your head at all. No, it's not 1.5. Calm down. Just cram what I will show you. Okay? So they say 75% of any amount you make is the money you are going home with. So 75% of X, find X, is the amount you are going home with. How many of us like to find S here? Simultaneous equation. Okay, 75% of X equals Y, where Y is the amount you are going home with. To not bother you too much, I had to replace Y with 1 million. I think that's what we're looking for here. Okay, so it's 1 million. That's what we are looking for here. So 75% of X should give us Y. What is X? So you do the mathematics. 75% is 7 over 100. X times 1 million, which is 3 over 4 X times 1 million. When you do cross multiplication and all that, you will now get there. You now get to where you now find your X is equal to 1.333333333, approximated to 1.334 million. Somebody said, Doctor, no, this is not math. This math is not correct. When you are approximating 3, you approximate to the nearest whole number. I mean, to the nearest 10. Abi? So if you want to approximate, you approximate to the nearest 10. No be so. So that means we are supposed to be approximating to, we are supposed to give it as 0 or approximate to 3. No, we will not do that. Because if you do that here, after working hard to hit your target, the bank will approximate it to below your target. Amen? Good. The bank will approximate it to below your target and you will not achieve your goal. So we approximate up, okay? And we get 1.334. That is what we will get. 1.334 million. So the formula here, as you can see, it is the earned income, money that you're supposed to earn, is equal to 1.334 times the money you want to take home. Let's say Ambassador Debbie wants to take home 100 million, for instance. What should she work towards? 1.334 times 100 million. Let's say Mr. Ernest wants to take home 5 million. What should he work with? 1.334 times 5 million. You get what you're going to work with. Somebody say 1.250. Well, if you work with 1.250, after encashment, you will be getting 950K or 940 something thousand because you did not factor in tax there, okay? You did not factor in tax there. So this is your formula. Go and write it anywhere. The money you're supposed to earn to hit your target should be 1.334 times your target. Okay, times your target. If you got it, type 1 in the chat room. Type 1 in the chat room. If you got it, type 1 in the chat room. Very quickly, type 1 in the chat room. Yes, yes. Okay. If you don't get it, take a picture of what you are seeing. Take a screenshot and go and be looking at it morning to evening, morning to evening. One day it will enter. Okay, that's one thing why I love math. Math does not change. 1 + 1 has been 2. It will always be 2. So if you cram this, you have crammed it for life. 1.334. Write it somewhere. Use it as your screensaver. Type it. Use it as your DM name, wherever it is. So they just be seeing it. 1.334. How much do you want to achieve? 500K for those who are targeting 500K multiplied by 1.334. You know what you need to hit. How much do you want to achieve? 250K multiplied by 1.334. You know what you need to hit. Do we get that? If you got that, type got it in the chat room. Wonderful. You got it. Okay. Wonderful. You got it. So how do we earn 1.334 thousand? 1,334,000. How do we earn it? For matching bonus. Now, I'm going to assume this training is primarily for people that are still earning 7,000 naira per matching bonus, okay? I'm going to assume you are still earning 7,000 naira per matching bonus, and I'm going to work with that. However, if you are not earning 7,000 naira per matching bonus, what that means is that you have stayed in this business. What that means is you have done over 300 matches. Okay, and if you have done over 300 matches, you are supposed to, at least you have started earning other means of income. If you have done over 200 matches, you are supposed to have started earning at least step or Unilevel or UPP that will serve as makeup. Okay, so I'm going to do this calculation based on 7,000 naira matching bonus. Are we together? Are we together? If we are together, type 7K in the chat room. Make sure you are following. Type 7K in the chat room. Do it very, very quickly, very, very quickly. 7K in the chat room. This is mathematics that most people don't like. But you have to know, if you must make money, you must know how to count it. So you must know mathematics. Somebody say, I don't like mathematics. Sorry. You must know how to count money. Somebody say, Dr. Mba, I cannot do mathematics except you add naira to it. So you can add naira to it and make it easy for you. Once you are seeing naira, you can easily press it and get the figure. Wonderful. That's what we're going to work with. So though you can on your own work with, do your own calculation at home, just replace the 7K you are seeing here with 6.5. Okay? You can replace the 7K you are seeing there with 6.5 and you will be all right if you are earning 6.5 already. So number of matches that will give you 1.334 thousand. You do 1.334 thousand divided by 7,000. You divide by 7,000, it gives you 190.57. So where do we approximate to? Do we approximate up or we approximate down? Let me see those that have been following. Do we approximate up or we approximate down? What do we do? Up or down, people? Up. We always go up. We always approximate up. So when we approximate up, we have 191 matches. 191 matches. Okay? 191 matches means, it does not mean 191 code, please. It means you have to match 191 matches. Okay? You have to match 191 matches. Okay? So what does that mean? It means if you are operating one account, okay, this is I'm coming. Okay. It means if you're operating one account, good. It means if you're operating one account, what you need is 191 matches on the left, 191 code on the left, 191 code on the right. Then you can make 1 million naira. How difficult it is. So for those of us that are still here, you are operating one account, you have seen why you are working hard, you are not making money. Have you seen it now, guys? For those of us that are still here, you are making one account, you are operating one account. Have you seen why you are working hard, you are not making money? You work hard, work hard, work hard, work hard. It will only match you once. To be able to make 1 million naira a month, imagine the hard work. 382 codes. Let me break it down so that you see the hard work. 382 codes divided by 30. That is roughly 13 codes per day. Every day, your team must bring in 1 megaverse. Every day, your team must bring in 1 megaverse or 2 digiverse or 4 technoverse before you can make 1 million naira. Is that not the difficult thing to do? Why not increase your account? Okay, increase your account. So the first step to making 1 million naira a month is to do what? Increase your account. Is to do what? Increase your account. Type in the chat room, increase your account. No, don't type increase your account. Type, I will increase my account. Okay, for those of us that are on max, type max. If you're not on max, type, I will increase my account. If you're on max, type max. If you're not on max, type, I will increase my account. I will increase my account. I will increase my account. Wonderful. Ambassador Debbie, you are seeing them. They are saying that they are going to increase their account, and they've said it before. Ambassador Samuel Weke and Ambassador Dr. Elijah Mba and Ambassador Debbie, they cannot be lying to top leaders in C2 and FG. So I believe they're going to increase their account. So you follow up from here and ask them when they'll be increasing their account. I am not going to finish the deliverance session because of time. I have another meeting to run to. They've already said they'll increase their account. So find out when they're increasing their account so that their journey will become smoother. Okay, smoother. Okay, so you need 382 codes. Okay, 382 codes. However, if you are running 3 accounts, let me explain what's on the screen now. It's not properly explained on the screen, so please pay attention. If you are running 3 accounts, you can build Forex. That's what you can build. Okay, Forex, most of my training is still based on Forex, but with the vision of C21 FG, the Challenge 36 vision, I had to now tweak some of these things. Okay, if you are running with 3 accounts, it means you have 4 legs to build. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I call it the 4 plan, the plan of 4s, 4-year plan to financial freedom. You build 4 legs in those 4 years. You help those 4 legs become leaders in those 4 legs, in those 4 years. And in those 4 years, you have at least 4 solid leaders in those 4 years. 4 solid on each of those 4 legs, okay? So the 4-4-4 plan. So 4 solid leaders on each of the 4 legs in 4 years. Just imagine if by dream, for instance, you have 4 ambassadors, someone working on 1 leg. They now have 4 ambassador Debbie on another leg. Then you now have maybe 4 Dr. Mba on another leg. Then you now have 4 maybe Ambassador Michael on another leg. If that is all you achieve in 4 years, you are going to become, in fact, all those 3 accounts will be flushing. That's what will happen. You definitely enter maybe the top 5 in Nigeria. Okay? You enter the top 5 in Nigeria. Okay, so it is a system of 4s. 4-4-4 system. 4-4-4 system. So that is the goal for me. So Forex, each of those legs, for you to make $1 million a month cash going home, we are going to divide that 191 by 4. 191 matches by 4 is 47.75. So we are going to approximate again. And where do we approximate to? Up or down? Up. Up or down? Up. So we always approximate up. Higher, we go there, go. Amen. Good. So this is what we're going to do. We're approximating up again. How do we arrive at 4 matches? Divided by 4, let's see. I'm going to explain it, but you don't need to remember it. Just know that if you are doing 3 accounts, if you are running an account structure, you divide by 4 to know the total number of matches you need. Now, assuming a perfect scenario, this is A, B, C, and D. You have 3 U1, U2, U3. If U here, A and B match once, perfect scenario, let's say there's 1-1 code on A, B, C, and D. U here we match once, that's between A and B. U here between C and D we match once. How many times with U that is up there we match? How many times will you up there match? It will match 2 times. Okay? U here we match once. U here we match twice. U up we match 2 times. It means assuming a perfect scenario, when U down here matches 1, the whole structure put together will match 4 times. We match 4 times. So to get the total number of matches you need to hit your 1 million, you're going to divide that 191 match by 4. When you divide 191 by 4, you are going to get the total number of matches, which is 48. And that 48, you are going to spread it across A, B, C, and D. I think it's becoming too technical. Too technical. Some of us are not remembering anything. If you are waiting for aspire to perspire, to retire, to refire, you have been hearing it, it has not changed your account balance. You see this mathematics that is boring, this is what changes the DTC. Okay? This is what changes the DTC. Okay? If you are with me, type okay. If you want me to switch to aspire to perspire, type aspire, type switch. Let me give you aspire to perspire and your DTC will remain the same. I should switch to aspire to perspire. You don't want the money again.
Please, who is that person?
Hey! Village people enter this meeting, no? Okay, they didn't get the point. Okay, they didn't get the point. 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 No, you didn't get it. You didn't get it, bro. You didn't get the point. Is there aspire to perspire we came here to eat? You can go to YouTube. You find 1 million aspire to perspire. Okay? This boring one, as boring as it is now, this is what enters the DTC. So that's why I have to pause, crack some more jokes so that it will enter. Those of us that are still hitting bing, 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 what is happening here? I don't understand what's going on. Let it enter small. As it enters small, every jargon I've said there, please forget about it. What you should remember is if you are running on 3 accounts, each of those 4 legs need to deliver 48 codes per month. 48 codes per month. 48 codes per month. Each of those 4 legs needs to deliver 48 codes per month. Now, I told us of the 4-4-4 system. What is the 4-4-4 system? 4 leaders in each of 4 legs in 4 years. 4 leaders in each of 4 legs in 4 years. 4 leaders in each of 4 legs in 4 years. So how do I get 4 leaders in each of these 4 legs? What do I do? I'll get Mr. A. Mr. A, I am working with you. This is what you'll be earning. If Mr. A generates 48 codes split across 4 leaders, Mr. A would have made about 300, I didn't add it to this slide, 330-something thousand naira in a month. Mr. B would have made 300-something thousand naira in a month. Mr. C would have made 300-something thousand. Mr. D would have made 300-something thousand. So what I am selling to Mr. A, Mr. B, Mr. C is not go and get code, go and get code, go and get code. No, they will not get it. It's aimless pursuits. You are not getting code, pursue code, pursue code. I say, Mr. A, sit down. If you connect your Mr. 1, 2, 3, 4, and each of those 4 legs, 1, 2, 3, 4, can deliver 12 codes for you every month, you'll be making over 300,000 a month. That is more than the salary of an assistant director. I don't know if it's more than the salary of a director, but I think it's more than the salary of a director in a lot of parastatal. Okay? So you see, Mr. A, you can start earning the salary of a director if you do this. What do you need to do? Focus on the grind. Are you people doing a 90 days challenge, Ambassador Debbie?
Yes, we are.
Good. So focus on the grind. Go all in, connect your 20 in 30. Spread them across 4 legs. And get each of them to start doing, tell them you can make the salary of a director this month. You can make the salary of a director this month. So all I do with Mr. A, Mr. A, embark on this 20 in 30. At the end of this 20 in 30, I'm going to show you how you can make the salary of a director. Mr. A connects 20 in 30. Let's say he was able to onboard 16 very well. 16 very well, because if you do it in that short period of time, you have more persons that are fired up. He's able to onboard 16 very well. The 16 that he was able to onboard very well is going to put 4 on each leg, Mr. A. If he onboards 5, he's going to put 5 on each leg. What does he do with the 5? All the 5 put together, all they need to generate in a month is 12 codes. Create an Excel sheet, say number 1, number 2, leg number 3, leg number 4. At the beginning of the month, write 12 codes. Every morning, you look at the 12 codes and you pray. Father, this code must drop today. Amen. Did it drop? If it drop, you thank God. It did not drop the next day. Father, this code must drop today. Amen. It doesn't matter how much training you do. It doesn't matter how many personal development you do. It doesn't matter whatever you are doing. If the code does not drop, you will not make money. And if you don't make money, you get frustrated. How does the code drop? Activity. Activity. Now, the 12 code, somebody says, is it daily or monthly? It's monthly, but it has to be dropping every day. Okay, so if you start today is 13, today is the 4th of the month. If each of them has dropped like 2 or 3, it means you are doing well. It means you are most likely going to hit your target. If each of them has dropped like 1, it means you are behind on your schedule. If one has dropped 10, another one has not dropped at all, the other one has dropped 2, another one has dropped 1, it means you now know where you have to focus your energy on. Why is Mr. B not dropped even 1 code? This is 4th of the month. Then you can call Mr. B. My teammates my leaders used to tell me that I know when to call them. I call them when they're in trouble. How will I not know when they're in trouble? When I'm looking at it, they've not dropped any code. How will I not know when they're in trouble? I know when they're in trouble because I've seen that they've not dropped code. It is 6th of the month, no code. Out of the 6, some persons they say, Dr. Mba, it's like there's how I used to sense it in the spirit. It's not spirit anything. Let me not come and be hyping myself. I will look at it on my dashboard and my Excel spreadsheet and see that Mr. Bacon has dropped 12. I'll call him, wow, congratulations, you dropped 12. Guy, take it up, take it up, take it up. My target for this month is 48. If I hit 48, I'm going to make the salary of what they call it now, of what they call it, a director. You that has dropped 12, you are not on the same level with all these other people. Start targeting the salary of a director. You can make the salary of a director today. Mr. B has not dropped 1. I have to call Mr. B for a one-on-one session. What is happening? Today is 4th. Monday, tomorrow, 5th of the month, you have not dropped 1. What is happening? In K1, I booked 1, half came. I booked 10, 4 came, 2 did not come. The other one said, no. Back to Pareto principle. How many sign-up do you want to get per day? Well, let me assume I want to get 1 sign-up every 3 days. 1 sign-up every 3 days, is that what you want? Okay, no problem. How do you get 1 sign-up in 3 days? It means 5 persons need to attend your presentation in 3 days based on Pareto principle. It means 5 persons need to attend your presentation in 3 days based on Pareto principle. So 80-20, 5 persons need to attend. How do you get 5 persons to attend? It means you need to have confirmed 25 bookings. Confirmed 25 bookings. Based on Pareto principle, if you confirm 25 bookings, you are going to be getting, like, say, 5 to attend. So did you confirm 25 bookings in the last 3 days? The person will tell you, no, I did not confirm 25 bookings. He say, wait, are you doing this business part-time or full-time? Are you ready to be serious with this business? He said, I'm ready to be serious. You are not supposed to be confirming 25 bookings in 3 days. Dr. Mba attended to us on our meetings. Ambassador Debbie said Dr. Mba used to buy 1,000 questionnaire, 10,000 questionnaire. Don't you want to make the kind of money those people are making? Yes. Then you cannot be doing 25 confirmed bookings in 3 days. So let's start afresh. Let's assume you are just starting afresh. So every day from now to the end of the month, you are going to do 20 confirmed bookings and you are going to report to me at the end of the day. Is that okay? Good. What have I done to Mr. B? I've given him a trackable activity. People are looking for what to do. They don't know what to do. Although you're also going to look for, teach Mr. B how to never run out of contacts. That's not a training for today, okay? I'm also going to teach Mr. B how to never run out of contacts. So Mr. B can be confirming 20 bookings every day. Say, for just 1 month, 20 bookings every day. It is not possible under the sun for Mr. B to confirm 20 bookings every day, 600 in a month, and they attended a presentation that is being anchored by your leader, Ambassador Debbie. Hey, it's not possible under the sun that will not get 12 to sign up. It's not possible. Meanwhile, the 12 we are looking for, it's not 12 persons, so it's 12 codes. It's 12 codes. One of those persons can just come with a megaverse. One of those persons can just come with a digiverse or a technoverse. One person might sign up with one account and upgrade to 5, and upgrade to 7, and upgrade to 15, to 31. And so you see, it becomes easy. After that meeting with Mr. B, I know that Mr. B is critical care case. Critical care case. Your leader here is a nurse. When you have a patient in critical care, you put the person on monitor. Monitor. Okay? If you enter ICU, you'll be hearing monitors beeping, ping, 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 ping. Mr. B that has not connected anybody in 5 days is in coma. If you do not attack Mr. B immediately, Mr. B is going to quit your business. Mr. B is going to die. He's going to pack. That's how we say it. He's going to pack. So they have to put the person on monitor. Monitor means they have to be that continuous monitoring. You need to be knowing what is happening. Did you complete your booking? I completed my booking. How did it go? Well, I was able to book 20. How many for online? How many for offline? I was able to book 5 for offline, 15 for online. Please increase the number of the offline booking. Offline will always give us more results than online. It is always there. People that are connected on their network can affect them. Somebody can call them. Their child might start to cry. They go attend to their child. A lot of things can happen. But when they are offline, they are with you. When they are online, if they don't want to pay, if they don't want to pay, they can quietly escape from the room. When it's offline, they cannot just escape. You can go and hold them. Come, where are you going to? I finished my presentation. You know, I finished my presentation. I entertained you. There was AC. I gave you value. You want to go without paying me? No, you have to pay me. Okay, good. I am not a motivational speaker. Wonderful. Somebody say, what of part-timers? Is it 20 bookings? Yes. You can confirm 20 bookings in 1 hour. So these 20 bookings I'm talking about is for part-timers, is for people that are not doing this business full-time. If you're doing business full-time, you're doing 20 bookings confirmed. You're not a serious person. You're not a serious. Will you even employ yourself? You not employ yourself to be doing 20 bookings. A lot of us have PAs. If your PA is confirming 20 bookings for you every month, every day, will you pay the person 1 million naira a month? No. Will you pay the person 500K a month? I don't think so. Some of you will pay the person 20,000 naira a month. Okay? So when it's offline, you can hold them. Find a way to hold them. And please, if somebody is in Abuja and you're in Abuja, and the person say, I prefer offline, don't book the person for offline. No. And the person say, I prefer Zoom. Don't book the person for Zoom. Get the person to the office. If the person comes all the way, comes to the office, see physical evidence, see proof, see validation, see all our cars parked out there, there's a better chance the person will sign up, seeing an office, seeing the way everything is coordinated, seeing human beings, than if the person attends a Zoom meeting. Now, as the person is attending the Zoom meeting, one privileged person is attached to the person in the room, trying to convince the person. Don't do all this thing. All these people that are posting payments, they are people, they are connected in this Zoom meeting. Forget all this thing. I've done it before, it doesn't work. Or as the person wants to get the real message, one village person will call them normal phone call. It will truncate their phone network. Or somebody will post something on their Instagram, they'll go and follow how many persons have liked it, and they'll get distracted. Or WhatsApp, a lot of things can distract people. So I believe in online meetings, but where possible, I want to have them belly to belly. Okay? Because belly to belly, you can hold ground with them. Okay? You can hold ground with them. You know, when we finish, when we move to suit 9, no, suit 27, it was fire for fire. You can't come, man. I don't understand. We finished presenting. Hey. In fact, that's a Christmas season. When we book, people will not come. You have 2 or 3 persons. You are in trouble if you are one of those 2 or 3 persons that come. You cannot go home. How are you going home? We'll hold you. We'll drag you, fight with you until you pay the money. Okay, so try to do more of offline meetings. Okay, so in that way, you can confirm that Mr. B will confirm 12 codes in a month. It's not going to be a problem because you are tracking Mr. B every day. Did you get that now? Did you get that now? You are tracking Mr. B every day. So you always get your 12 codes in a month. Okay. Once Mr. B hits the 12 code for this month, scale him up to the next level. Next. Okay. Next. Okay. Next. If you divide that 48 codes per person per day, you get about 6.4 codes per day. Okay. But let's look at our normal challenge 36 before I bring this meeting to a close. Look at our normal challenge 36. That's another way to do it. In the normal challenge 36 pattern, it is 36 codes a month. So you do this your 20 and 30, this your 90 days challenge, give it your all. Ours will be starting next month, October 1st. It will run to December 31st. Okay, give it your all this 90 days challenge. And this first month, connect at least 20 and 30, spread them across 5 legs, 4, 4, 4, 4. What is their job responsibility for the what they call it, for the next 90 days? Their job, what they're supposed to do, each 4 of them is supposed to connect 9 codes per month. 9 codes per month. 9 codes per month. Each 4 of them, if each 4 of them connect 9 codes per month, you're going to get 36. However, being Dr. Mba and understanding the fact that people will not always hit the target you give to them, each of them that are supposed to connect 9 codes per month, I'm going to call them and sell them on how to become a connector. What does it take to become a connector? You are going to connect 36 code. We're going to be having a merge in January. We're going to be having a merge in February, whichever month people are having, and people that connected 36 code are going to be celebrated on stage as connectors. I know you can do it, and I want to celebrate you on stage as connectors. I'm going to sell it to them. By the time I sell it to all 4 of them, all 4 of them will embark on the challenge 36. I'm going to monitor them. On each leg, 4 persons on each leg, embarking on the challenge 36. What does that mean? Out of all 4 of them, 1 of them will actually produce something serious. And whatever that one produces, if it doesn't hit the 36, there will definitely be makeups from 2, 3, and 4. Okay? And use your 555 worksheet. If you are doing this 555 system, what are you going to do? You are going to get the 5 of them. These are the 5 legs you are working on to hit at least 36 code a month. What I do is I will call leg 1 on Monday, leg 2 on Tuesday, leg 3 on Wednesday, leg 4 on Thursday, leg 5 on Friday. On Monday, 1 hour of my time is dedicated to leg 1. I'm going to find out what they are doing, how they are doing it, advise them, counsel them, we sell the vision to them, we sell their why to them, we sell why they came about the business to them. I'll do the same thing to leg 2, I'll do the same thing to 3, I'll do the same thing to 4, I'll do the same thing to 5. And I'll tell them, as your people are coming up, you see this thing I'm doing with you, start doing it with them. Start doing it with them, start selling them as they're coming on board. You have to keep selling people until the vision finally manifests. Then on Saturday, what will I do? I'm going to review like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as per how many of them has hit their target. Have they hit their target? Congratulate them. Wow, 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 wow. Start planning for next week. Those that have not hit their target, what do? We now make up with Sunday events. So you are supposed to be doing a Sunday mega event. If you want to make $1 million a month, you are supposed to be doing activity that is worth $1 million a month. Okay, maybe a Sunday mega event, pack the place up, sell it out, sell out the hall, okay? And book those who did not meet up during the week, they have Sunday to make up. Your best presenter will be on ground that Sunday because Sunday is for salvation, salvage mission. You are about to salvage that day. That's not the day you are going to be testing presenter, massaging people's ego. This one has not presented during the week. He has to present today so that we feel good. No! People guys are at stake. Your best presenter will be on ground. If you are the best presenter, please don't be lazy. Take the stage, do the presentation. When we started doing all those outside mega events, Debbie is here, which will tell you, I'm the one that will present every time. Until when we started partnering, I'll present, she will close, or she will present, I will close. All my leaders that were even doing up to $1 million a month, they never saw that stage on Sunday. Never. They never saw the stage. They were making $1 million a month and more. They never saw the stage. You see, that Sunday is do or die, is critical day, is make up for the week. Because if people are able to make up on that Sunday, they have a belief that if they miss weekdays, they can make up on Sunday. And if they're able to make up on Sunday, they have a belief that all you promise them in this business, they can achieve it. And they keep going until the Naira drops. Once you hit your $1 million mark, escalate it. What you did to hit $1 million mark, sell it to these 5 people. And start pushing them at that level. Start pushing them at that level. That's the real goal. The goal is not for you to become a millionaire. The goal is for each of them to become a millionaire. And once you start pushing it at that level, you will even hit up to 5 million. And you can enter the prestigious club 5M, and you will never, ever think of making $1 million again in your business. Thank you very much for having me. And I hope you put this thing into practice. It's not just by listening and writing and being aspired to perspire. Please sit down before you sleep tonight, men and brethren, draft your Excel worksheet. And you don't need to know how to do anything on Excel. Just write A, B, C, D, E. A, we have Abimbola. B, we have Akintola. C, we have Abel. D, we have this. E, we have this. 12 codes. Or 48, or 36. Any I want to do it. Tomorrow is Friday. Father, as I go out today to hustle, I will call my people, help them, help me. Father, this code must drop. You know, commit your business to God. You don't have to be a Christian, but you have to commit your business to God. This code must drop. Okay? As I go out, bring my leaders from the east, from the west, from the north, from the south. As I go, let them even start prospecting me. As I post this thing on my WhatsApp status, let people start reaching out to me. This code must drop. I am doing the work. You have to bless it. Then you go and God connects you with people. People come, they are happier towards you, and they get signed up, and you go and reduce it. Tomorrow you have reduced it. It is now 30 instead of 36. Okay? 2 people did Technovas. You come again and you thank God. Next tomorrow you pray again. You go out. Somebody does Megaverse. Oh, wow. God is wonderful. Somebody does Access Pack. Oh, wow. Somebody does Access Pack. The number is dropping. You are keeping track. The people that are not progressing, you call them. You ask them, are you praying about your business? Are you doing it as you are supposed to do it? You keep following them up. You track them. Monitoring is the key. Monitoring is the key. If you slack, people will go to sleep. God bless you. Thank you for having me. Have a good night rest. For those that are going to rest, those that are going to work, have a good night work. Bye-bye.
Wow. Thank you, Dr. Mba. Dr. Mba, do you still have like few minutes? We're supposed to have just few panel. I don't know, you said you have another meeting coming up. Thank you for pouring out yourself. Thank you very much. It was straight to the point, action points mapped out, and it was massive. And I believe it answers all the concerns and all the questions. Thank you very much. We appreciate. God bless you. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to unmute everyone, and we appreciate him for showing up and pouring out to us. Oh yeah, let's go. Want to go. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Ba. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. God bless you. And of course, every leader who has come up on those 4 days retreats, you can trust me, they have poured out their essence, they have poured out themselves. One thing about C200G is that nobody hoards, right? You've seen everybody coming and they are pouring in like what you can term secrets. And the goal of all this is to help you emerge. The goal of all this is to help you become that person that can also help as many people as possible to emerge. Dr. Ma, do we have any minutes, 1 or 2? I know you said you have another meeting, but I'm so sorry. Do we have any minutes, 1 or 2? Thank you very much.
Maybe one question.
Okay, so who is the lucky person that is going?
Let me run.
Who is the lucky person that is going to take the stage and ask this one question? Who is this lucky person? Raise up your hand. It makes it easier for me to unmute you. Who is this one lucky person that is going to fire this question? Okay. Who is this one lucky person that is going to fire this question? The opportunity ends in 5, 4, 3, 2. No questions so far. One lucky person. Raise up your hand. It makes it easier for us to take your question. Okay, Mr. Emmanuel Okoye, the floor is yours. Dr. Mba, you have, Mr. Emmanuel, go ahead and ask your question.
Good evening, Ambassador. Good evening, everybody.
Good evening. Good evening.
My question has to do with when he was talking on account maintenance. Of course, with the account maintenance, there will be something that will be dropping. But again, the system, I don't know why the system is not responding to the product. You pay for something, you need to get value for the money, the product. I don't know why the system is not responding to that as quickly as possible. That's just my question. Hello?
I don't understand by the system not responding to the product. I don't understand. Can you make it a bit
No,
clearer?
what I mean, when you do account maintenance, you're supposed to get the product in return. Am I not? You get the product in return, but the system is not giving you the product.
Oh, okay. So it's the product. Where's where are you operating from?
Well, I operate from two places, from Ibadan and from Calabar. I used to operate from.
Okay, Ibadan and Calabar. Okay.
But now I'm Ibadan.
Okay, Ibadan. Sometimes due to anyway, some deep things though, I am not at liberty to share here. We can have some delay in products coming over. The COVID affected it. The lockdown affected it. Even those of us that have been doing this business for a while, you've noticed that we've not gone to Philippines since that 2020. Even though it has with us seriously in Nigeria, the Filipinos, and it also affected shipping. There are some plenty issues clearing things in Nigeria because we don't have a manufacturing plant here yet. However, the company is working at it to make sure these delays do not continue. But right now, there are products in town. Okay, there are products in town, and your leader, also being a person of influence, has, by God's grace, been able to assess the top managements and all that. She can work towards making sure that you have your products within 2 weeks. Within 2 weeks, 2 weeks is possible, especially because most of us do account maintenance using C247, being the products with the highest number of points. Okay, being the products with the highest number of points for money. Okay, value for money, points for money. Money you are paying is C247. So I think until this promo that just ended, there was C247 around. So, and now they're already shipping more C247, and we have it already coming into the country. Some persons even retrieve some of their products. So C247 should not be a problem going forward. So what your leader would do, can discuss that with her later. It's part of what I've done. And what I did was I do maintenance on not just one account. I have my account. I have my company account that I also work on, do maintenance. I also do for my dad's account. So I have C247 coming in. I also do for my daughter's account too. So I have C247 coming in more than I can consume at the rate I'm taking it. So I always have backlog. Okay, so what I do and what you also do, because if you're in this meeting, I don't think the capacity of Ambassador Debbie's team is 72. So I believe this for maybe some selected leaders. If you are in this meeting, you should already start thinking you should already start thinking on how to solve these problems. So what I do is I have the products. The ones I'm not exhausting yet, they are there. So over time, I now have like a mini warehouse. So when I have teammates that are new, that do not understand this system, that will not want to take any excuse or no for an answer when they do maintenance, I can give them for mine. No, then when theirs come, I can now replenish what I have. Over time, I've been able to deal with this product issue for my immediate environment by God's grace. Okay, so you can also look at it from that angle. But on the average, 2 weeks, at most 1 month, it will be there. But you can address it from that angle as a leader. Okay.
Thank you very much, Dr. Ba. Thank you. His product was from the promo and within that period. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for spending this time with us, and we appreciate, of course, the best reward is activity, so that we can actually point back to this training that this was all it needed for us to emerge. God bless you. God bless you. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I want everybody to go over to the comment section and appreciate Dr. Ba. Let's go over to the comment section and appreciate him for showing up despite his busy schedules and pouring out himself. Let's go over to the comment section and appreciate him. Let's go over to the comment section and appreciate him. Of course, we have the January Emerge Retreat. The mandate is on. If you're still considering whether you are going to join the 90 days game plan or not, the whole essence of this retreat was to prepare you. The whole essence of this retreat was to prepare you. For the team leads here, if you're a team lead, go to the comment section and type 2. For the team leads here, of course, you've seen it that when we say do a minimum of 2 codes per week, it is not even the challenge. 2 codes per week is not the challenge. That is just for you to build just system of accountability. That's just for you to hold yourself accountable. So when we're saying do a minimum of 2 codes per week as a team lead, it is not for you to have it as a target. It is for you to have it as something that you can start building muscle over it little by little. You've seen it, and you have to match up your activities with what you say you want to make from the business. So it won't look as if you're deceiving yourself. Okay, so few basic announcements. The 90 days game plan has been on, but I believe because of this retreat, we're going to reopen the opportunity again. If you are really interested and you want to participate either in level 1, level 2, or level 3, based on the way we explained that, level 1, level 2, level 3 indicates and send a message this night before it's 11 o'clock. I am committed to be part of the 90 days game plan at so level. So indicate the level you want to play in, because of course there is going to be an accountability plan for each of the levels. Secondly, if you're a team lead, run your business, putting everything that has been discussed so far in such a way that your plan is to generate a minimum of 2 codes daily, so that no matter how bad it is, before the end of the week, you've actually done the 2 code with ease, and match up your activities to enable you achieve that. Okay, if you're a senior team lead, also, it's minimum of 10 code per week. Ensure to also take that serious to enable you push yourself. And we recommended a minimum of 4 EPCs daily. 4 EPCs daily, both the online and the offline, for the people who are doing the 90 days game plan at level 1. So give it your best, go full throttle those 90 days, and create that level of success you want for yourself. So generally, I'll be taking any further question. If you have question as regards to everything we've discussed over the past 4 days, as we bring this retreat to an end, I want you to indicate you have questions, you want any clarity pertaining to anything. The idea of the retreat is to leave you with action plan, and the retreat is to help you embark in the 90 days game plan. That was the whole idea in the first place. So if you have not started, you've not made your decision to start, this is the best time to start. If you have any question, go ahead and ask your question. If you want any clarity, go ahead and ask your questions to enable you get the best clarity to guide you on this journey. So go through all your notes, decide where you want to play in, level 1, level 2, level 3, and work your business with the mind of connecting 20 people in the first 20 days to enable you build the right structure that can give you the results you're looking for. If you have any question, I'm still giving room for questions, general questions from all the sessions we've had. If you have any question around that, go over to the comment section and indicate. In absence of any further question, I think we will be bringing this meeting to an end. Any questions so far? If you have anything that you need clarity on, the floor is yours. So Mr. Udosen, okay, go ahead, Mr. Udosen. Unmute yourself.
Yeah, good evening, Ambassador, once again. Thank you for the value rendered so far. My question is this. How can we maximize the contact recommendation? Because most of the contact recommendation I've made it's been so difficult to get sign up. People feel reluctant to attend. So what can we do to help us to get some sign contact recommendations from people, intending partners and partners?
Okay, so video with Ambassador Juliet on ask for the video on the group, ask for the so that it to be posted, and please watch the video breakdown contact, process it because of security. Please go back and watch that video. There's a video where Ambassador Juliet talked extensively and watch it. Dr. Please. And as you're watching, I think this thing about contact recommendation is that if you're on the basis that it is hard, trust. So maybe you might still need to go watch yesterday at the strangest and decide that in your activity. Did you notice anything in this night session? And then going all out the works of your hands. I mean, if you implement and practice the 30 days, the secret from the strength to this business, holding yourself accountable and working your business every single day, asking God for his blessings upon your business. You practically now have the worry of, this is difficult, I've done it. So go back again, right? When you do something and you don't get the result you're looking for, it actually shows that there is need for improvement. So go back, watch those two videos, the Prep 101, the one by Dr. Victor and the one I did with Ambassador Juliet. So watch the videos and come up by yourself on how to help your people with contact recommendation. And the contacts that were submitted in the first day, if you're a team lead here, it is your responsibility to help your people with those 50 contacts submitted. So what are you supposed to be doing with those 50 contacts? Number one, contact recommendation, their brand launch, their EPC, the Activate campaign. There are a lot of strategies you can implement right now. Trust me, we did lots of EPC here offline over the week, and people whose challenge has been PAPA payments, they got code. So key in the accountability program, make sure you work with your people with the 50 contacts submitted, and then prepare yourself for the contact recommendation. You know the process, follow the process. So when you have executed it with this new knowledge and new understanding, if there's any direct question, we can now handle it, right? So go and watch the 3 videos. Yeah, request for it in the work group so that it can be sent. Request for the videos in the work group so that it can be sent there. So go through and watch it. The 3 videos cannot take you up to 3 hours. So go and watch the video and start executing, then you can now ask a follow-up question based on that and attack it with the mindset that, yes, I can do it. If there are people who are getting results in contact recommendation, I should be part of those people. Approach it with that mindset. So when you're running it, you're asking yourself, which area do I need to improve on? Do I need to get the person whose contact is being called involved? Do I need to give them feedback as I'm making the calls? You know, one thing we notice this period is because of security issue. Most times when you call the contact, right, they might say yes and they are reluctant. They will not want to show up. So getting in touch with the person who has the contact and also giving them feedback as regards to the responses of their people so that they can follow up on that part. They are not just following up to say, remember you have a meeting. They are calling the person to say, have you been contacted by the organization? The person says, yes. Wow, congratulations. I'm so happy for you. What time were you given? The person says, 10 a.m. They don't do African time. You have to be there 15 minutes before the time so that you can get the best out of it. So there are some dynamics now that can enable you have effective results when you book using the contact recommendation system. So Mr. Odosen, your assignment is go watch the video and implement. Then we can take up follow-up questions on that. I hope I've helped you.
Yeah, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Any other question or concern? Any other question and concern as regards to everything we have discussed over the past 4 days? The retreat was originally planned to be 3 days, and as God may have it, it extended to 4 days. So if you have any question at for any particular session, go ahead and ask your question. If you have any question, go ahead and ask your question. Any further question before we call it a night? Is it a night or a morning or a day? Whichever one. Any further question? Any further question? Oh, okay. In absence of any further question, I think it would be nice to call it a night at those points. Who is excited and is fired up to pray for us? Who is excited and is fired up to pray for us? All the team lead, please look out for all the team leads, please stay behind. All the team leads, there's no point. All the team leads stay behind after the prayer session. Mr. Odosen, you want to pray? Go ahead. Mr. Odosen, can you unmute yourself? Is your hand up from the first part, or you want to pray for us? Which one?
Okay. In Jesus' name.
Amen.
Father, we give you thanking you once again for the opportunity that you give to us. For about 4 days now, we have been on the study mode, studying on how to improve our business. Be thou exalted in the name of Jesus. Amen. Father, our business unto you, that all that have been impacted into us, give us the grace to do it and do it and do it. The activities that we are asked to do, give us the grace, and we are praying, Lord, that you grant us success in all our activity. Do not allow us to backslide, not allow us to be an hindrance unto us, committing our downlines, our partners unto you, that you give them the spirit to revive them back to the system, committing our ambassador unto you, Lord, that you give more knowledge so I can lead us to a successful end. Thank you, Abba Father, because I know you will do more than we have requested. Our life is in your care. Give us the grace, bless our days, bless our business, bless our families. For in Jesus' dear name we have prayed. Amen.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, thank you, thank you. In as much as we feel like, let's not end this retreat. I mean, we have to. Whatever has a beginning should practically have an ending, right? So thank you for staying true from the beginning, from day 1 to day